a religious liberty group with a dubious honor for King County, Washington, which is home to Seattle. It has earned an Ebenezer Award for banning religious holiday decorations in common work areas and even virtual workspaces. That is correct. Those guidelines are actually laid out in a memo obtained by Seattle radio host Jason Rantz. They say county employees cannot display religious items such as nativity sets, menorahs, a Star of David, or even a crucifix. Not even in Zoom calls by those working from home. Jason Rantz joins us now. These guidelines stipulated that county employees are not allowed to display the religious items, bad enough in the workplace, but the fact that they cannot do this at home almost seemed like a joke at first to me. I mean, Beckett Koo likened religious employees of King County, Washington to ransacked residents of Whoville. That would actually be funny if he wasn't being serious.
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, part of me looks at this and says, hey, folks who are working from home, get back into the office and you won't have to deal with this sort of intrusion into your personal life. But at the same time, let's be honest, this is very clearly government overreach. They don't have the right to tell you what you can or cannot have in your home office, if it is a religious symbol or otherwise. As long as it is appropriate, generally speaking, for the workplace, and you are allowed to have religious beliefs, whether they're Christian or Judaism, whatever it happens to be, you're allowed to have those beliefs in the office. And so this is clearly going one step too far. But I think the reason behind this is they get some extra points. They think they earn some social currency because they're going after Christianity and to another extent Judaism. I think that they see themselves as woke and evolved, and they're protecting people who are pretending to be offended by this. No one is offended by any of the imagery. No one. They pretend to be because I think that gives them victim status.
Here's a quote from Ebenezer Award-winning King County, Washington. In a memo, it reads, "Some employees may not share your religion, practice any religion, or share your enthusiasm for holiday decorations. Displays of religious symbols may only be displayed in an employee's personal workspace." So they're even talking about Christmas decorations. So God forbid they enter my home, because they would be so deeply offended by not only my elves, but I've transformed my home into the North Pole proudly. But how is it that any business, seriously, would have any say whatsoever on what's going on behind me if I'm on a Zoom call?
They don't. They are trying to intimidate you into giving up some of your religious or spiritual beliefs. They know that if this were ever to get challenged, it wouldn't actually go anywhere. And again, I think the biggest point here is that they are pretending folks care about this. Most people, 99% of everyone, whether they work in King County or elsewhere, they are not offended by any of this. I've got my Hanukkah tie on. I've got a Christmas tie bar. If this is offensive to you, that is a you problem. Be miserable on your own. Keep it to yourself and let other people just have a little bit of joy this holiday season.
I mean, you do know what they say, misery loves company, but I mean, seriously, there was a statement slamming King County, Washington, apparently, for its decision. I just want to read this quick. Religious employees of King County will likely feel like the ransacked residents of Whoville this Christmas and Hanukkah season. The government has no right to rob its employees of holiday cheer by forcing them to take down their nativity set. This is bottom line. Pure politicization. They're basically trying to become ultra woke, and that is, I guess, that's like the new it thing these days.
Yeah, except to me, it's not woke. I don't think to you it's woke either, right? I think it's bigoted. It is showing a really nasty message towards religious expression and non-religious expression, because everyone who celebrates Hanukkah or Christmas doesn't necessarily, they're not hardcore believers, all of them. They like to be caught up in the spirit of things in addition to the religious aspect of this. So for them to just get in is just ludicrous to me.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Jason Rantz, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for coming on.
Merry Christmas.
you.